Hey guys, so I have the Posket Sailor Moon figure. I got this from my local video game store, Game Changers, here in Michigan City, Indiana. They recently started carrying some anime figures, and when I saw that they had this, well, you know me, I just had to grab it. So this is released by Bandai, which you probably already know from my previous video on the Princess Serenity figure. Isn't that cute? They put the little crown on there. I'm sure a lot of you already have this figure, but for those who don't, this is a special line of figures, and the line is going to be exploding within the next year. They've got new figures coming out for the Sailor Moon Eternal movie. So these figures, they both cover the original 90s anime and Sailor Moon Crystal / Eternal. And there's smaller figures, there's larger figures like this one. So it's turning into quite a thing. It's from the Banpresto line. And in case you're curious, I didn't bring this up in my last video. Banpresto used to be its own toy company. It's been swallowed whole by Bandai. So here comes a jump cut because we got to get this thing open. Okay, more legal stuff on the inside. You guys probably remember this from the Princess Serenity video. There you go, in case you want to take a good look. Jump cut. Ah, they beheaded Sailor Moon! Just kidding. You have to put this figure together, of course. Now, a lot of you who are cute Posket collectors, you guys already know that part, but a lot of you messaged me after my Princess Serenity video because there are a lot of bootlegs. I've seen a few of them in person. The bootleg version of this figure is about that tall. And I saw it at my local Chinatown shop last time I went to Chinatown up in Chicago. And surprisingly, they wanted the same amount for the bootleg version as they did for this. And it was already glued together. You couldn't put it together yourself. You couldn't customize the figure. Because, yeah, if you have the other Posket figures, you can swap heads if you want. That's a little neat idea if you want to try that. And you've probably seen some of the bootlegs on Moon Sisters. They're kind of creepy. So this is what the actual Posket figure looks like. Let's get this open and get her all put back together again. Jump cut! Okay, so I've got her all put together, and I gotta say, this actually took more work than the Princess Serenity one. See, the holes, the little holes for the pegs under her feet, they're spaced a little bit too far. Now, this is supposed to help the figure stand up a little bit better, but I really had to fight to get this boot into this hole once that one had clicked in. So, bit of a fight, but it's worth it. And you can't really tell too well, but her headstand is a crescent moon. And I put her head together, and you can actually turn her head any way that you want. It can go left to right. So that's a neat thing. That's also how you know you got the real deal, because the bootlegs, their heads don't turn at all. It was really embarrassing to see that in Chinatown. So let's take a look at the details. Now, I have an extra bright light on, so you probably can't see this, but her gem and the two gems up here, they actually do have a slight translucency to them. I mean, you do see that in the box. It's not showing up too well on my camera, but trust me, it is there. And then her eyes are actually sort of greenish on the bottom, and then they turn blue, so she's got a little gradient effect to the eyes. She has her first anime, first season choker. Locket. Excuse me, I do have a migraine today. They actually did paint the charm on her choker. She has little moon earrings. Moon boots. That's a pretty darn good figure, and I know it is because they keep re-releasing her. There's actually a version you can get on the Bondi Premium page right now that comes with like a little Luna coin purse and some other stuff too, some charms and whatnot. So if you want to save a little money, you can just get the figure on her own, or you can spend a few dollars extra and get the whole set that's available on the Bondi Premium page. Let's turn her around and see they even included the striping. That's good. She's a heavy figure too. So I very much would recommend that you be very careful if you do get this one. But I think she's kind of neat. So thank you guys for checking her out with me. I'll see you soon.